We have a confession that the media has not given appropriate attention.
My wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom, I welcome you to Skolante TV, where we bring to you news that concerns the restoration of Biafra and freedom all over the world. And in this video, I will be bringing to you the secret that has been what everyone has been lamenting about the insurgents in the Zoological, the animal kingdom. But before we dive into it, let me quickly welcome back to my channel those of you that have been following my videos. And if you're new, I welcome you to Skolante TV. I urge you to do well to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell icon so that anytime I drop a video, you will be notified, and also share the video to many groups. So in this video, I will be bringing to you a video that actually explained so many things everybody has been talking about, and the military people, the Zugeria, the Fulani, all of them are laying blames on the Biafran people, trying to tell us that we are the ones that are the ones disturbing their country because we are asking for our rights. Then they allow the northerners, the Christians more especially that are in the northern side, to be languishing in perpetual sorrows because so many people are losing their loved ones every single day. And as I'm talking to you on the day of Christmas, people still entered into a community. These are terrorists, and began to shoot sporadically, and they killed a lot of people the same day. On the eve of Christmas, they murdered a lot of people. Prior to that, previous day on Sunday, they killed a lot of people. You will hear killings in Taraba, killings in Benue, killings in Plateau, killings in everywhere, almost the whole middle belt. It's been happening. And the funny thing is, all these things happening, we have not heard that fighter jets entered anywhere to go and battle it with those not criminals, those are terrorists. No fighters jets, no armored tanks, none of these things. In fact, I heard the Plateau people on Twitter discussing that they have not actually heard from the so-called military or Nigerian security or government, that everybody is just saying we condemn it, but no actions, that they have been condemning this thing for years and nothing has been put in place. How long have they, they were actually lamenting, saying, how long are you going to be condemning, and still nothing will happen? That is high time that the government, but do you know the funny thing? A government you have been waiting for them to secure you are not securing you, and you are still relying on the same government, and you are saying that it has been happening over the years, and you are not thinking on how you gonna start defending yourself. And people have already shared some videos where a retired general made a video talking about that Nigerians should guide themselves, protect themselves, because the military has been compromised, that they are colluding with the terrorists. He actually mentioned the cleansing of the indigenous people. That's what he said. And he said that they are colluding, they are partners in crime. So how are you calling people that are aware, in fact, people that are the ones propelling what has been happening, to come and deliver you? That's why Benue governor always talk, cry, and what happens? It still happens again. Everyone, until it was happening in the southeast, until what happened? Until we decided that it will stop, and God used our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to do what? To stop it. So he actually raised ESN and started with it. Immediately he raised the ESN, what happened? These criminals that are puppets of the slave masters, the Fulanese, their governors, right, in the southeast, the politicians, they gathered like vultures and did what? And betrayed and kidnapped our leader in 2001. Then the criminals that were part of the thing in the hierarchy of IPOB, the DOS people, they actually scattered the whole ESN that Onyendu started. They told some of them to go back. The ones that were the commanders, they planned and, murdered them. They silenced those ones. Then the little ones, they pursued them, and everything went south until God brought our PM right now, Simon Ekpa, and he took it over from there. Now he has gathered, and we are no longer even having ESN. We are now having the military, Biafra military. We have the Navy, we have the Air Force, the resistance fighters, and the Liberation Army. So we are now good to go as a nation. So why did I make all these things before I play this video? Because this video will now show you all these things I mentioned. The people that are actually the perpetrators of this act. The people that started the insurgency that you are hearing in the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, as my brother Biafra Unites normally calls these people. Do you understand? So now we will be playing the video so that you will listen and hear what this man actually said.
We have a confession that the media has not given appropriate attention. Kawu Baraje Alhaji was a leading chieftain of the APC, and he has confessed that they imported the foreign mercenaries who have become bandits. He has confessed. How much more evidence do you need? He has confessed that they imported them for the elections. This is public. Why is the media not following up? Why are we not asking for accountability? So it seems very clear to me and to so many others. If you're in the public space, you hear people talking and pointing fingers. The ruling party is the direct sponsor of terrorism and insecurity in Nigeria. My name is Martin Onubu. I said it. APC is the direct sponsor of insecurity and terrorism in Nigeria. Ask me for the evidence.
What are the facts?
Good. I just gave you confession of Kawu Baraje.
Okay.
That's number one. Number two, Miyetti Allah made a public statement that if you want peace in your state, don't call any meeting. Provide land for Fulanis in your state. Public statement. Miyetti Allah. Miyetti Allah is a collaborator with the ruling party. We had a report that the ruling party funded Miyetti Allah to the tune of 100 billion. I wasn't there when the payment was made, but that's in the public domain. We had an official report that the government of Nigeria was going to establish a radio station in collaboration with Miyetti Allah, where Fufu Day the Fulani tribal dialect will be the language of communication. Now, interestingly, you asked me for facts. We have it on the authority of the Ondo State government that the PRO of Miyetti Allah in Ondo State led the criminal suspect gang that killed Biafran's daughter. That is on the authority of the Ondo State government. And they have been arrested. And the leader of the gang is the PRO of Miyetti Allah in Ondo State. We have it on the authority of the Nigerian police that a headsman was arrested with a military rifle in Plateau State. I have the number of the rifle. I can send it to you by SMS. I just need to check my records. I have the rifle number. We have it on the authority of retired Colonel Inyam that the Fulani headsmen repelled in Ogoja were using Nigerian army rifles from the barracks in that vicinity, and that the soldiers came to collect the rifles back. Now, who is the commander-in-chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces? Who should be responsible for the activities of these armed forces? We have it on the authority of General Danjuma. Danjuma has commanded these forces. We have it on the authority of General Danjuma that the armed forces are conniving with the bandits that are killing citizens. How much more evidence do you want? How much more evidence? We have hard physical evidence. We have testimonies from relevant authorities. How much more evidence do you want to know that the ruling party in Nigeria, the APC, is the sponsor of insecurity and terrorism? How much more evidence? I don't need any more evidence. I am 1000% convinced, and nobody has contrary evidence. The APC, the ruling party in Nigeria, is the direct sponsor of terrorism and insecurity in Nigeria.
That is damning. For the fact that the Nigerian government sponsored terrorism has finally been institutionalized under this Buhari's regime.
I forgot one point. The trial in Dubai. The trial in Dubai, where some Nigerians were convicted for terrorism financing in Nigeria. The published report said that they were traced to people high up in government. So how much more evidence do we need? All the evidence is out there.
Oh, my people, that's so packed. Okay, this is an expose on its own. One thing that I like about this is that it has actually justified all these positions that our PM has been doing for us. And he started from our Onyendu, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He said it from the beginning that Boko Haram, that the Zoo government is the sponsor. Okay, and he mentioned Shetima, all these people. The same thing with our PM, Simon Ekpa. He always call Shetima. He always call Ganduje. These are the criminals that are in APC. And this man saying it now. And he mentioned that T.Y. Danjuma. He mentioned him. So all these are overwhelming evidences, right? But you know what? They don't care about all these. They are after Biafran people. They don't want us to leave because their mission will not be accomplished if Biafrans should leave Nigeria. That's the problem. So it's really hurting them everywhere. You see, military are saying that they must fight for the unity of Nigeria. Have you heard America talking about fighting for unity of America? Nigeria will always talk about the unity Why? Because they know that we are not one. Nigeria was never a nation, okay? So that's why it is like that. Doesn't also have a common goal for indigenous people. But do you know what? We are winning the fight. We are winning the war. Thank God for a resilient man he has given us. Oyendu preached about this thing very well, and Simon Ekpa has actually stepped into that shoe that Oyendu needed so badly. And thank God we are supporting him. We are giving them voice. We are now the voice that PM Simon Ekpa should have, to amplify his own. So if you are listening to this video, just do well to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell icon so that anytime I drop a video, you will be notified. And you know what? Share the video. What your like and subscription does is it makes the algorithm to spread this news on YouTube very well. But as you're sharing it, you take it out from YouTube to other platforms where you will be sharing it. Like this news is very important to be shared, so that some people have already heard this message before, they have heard this man before, but we need to be hearing it and be playing it so that the world will be hearing. Let us not allow these people to think that we are dummies, right? And do you know my happiness? We are winning them through our media efforts. And all of us are media. All of us are comrades. So let's do the work. Other than that, have a wonderful day.